that trade. What does that mean? What's going on, YouTube? You guys saw the title right. In today's video, we're going to be checking out my first ever Minecraft survival world, aka my first hardcore series, my first hardcore world where I beat the Ender Dragon. This is going to be nostalgic, so we got to scroll down a little bit. Here it is, the final attempt. Oh gosh, I hope I don't break it. Oh my gosh, we're back. Dude, okay, I remember this. So when we left off the final episode, yeah, we had almost full freaking netherite, and we were exploring, and we're like 7,000 blocks away from my house. I got a long ways to travel, so these 2 ender pearls about to be coming in clutch. Oh yeah, and we're also level 69. Trust me, you're gonna want to subscribe before I hit 6,000 because there's a massive celebration happening that will involve you. But anyway, let's go ahead and find my old house. All right, and of course I can't forget this massive freaking mushroom island I found. This is still like the biggest one I think I've ever seen in all of Minecraft. I remember we were on, I think, episode 2 of the live stream, and I found this about, well, like I don't know, 3,000 blocks away from my house, which we'll get to in a minute. That house is my favorite one I've ever made. Like, it just keeps going on and on and on. And honestly, I can just say I really miss these cows quite a bit. But it's starting to become nighttime, so at least I'm safe on this mushroom island since monsters can't spawn. But as soon as it becomes day, let's go back to my old house because we got a lot to look at. So I was on the way home, right? And this is one of my favorite landmarks in this entire world. You're probably like, Rob, where the freak are you? You're just on a shipwreck in the island in the middle of nowhere. Well, if we press F5, we are actually in my least favorite biome, but this shipwreck is just built inside of this icicle. And it's kind of like just floating. And I don't know. I remember seeing this on the way back or on the way, I can't remember, to the mushroom island the first time, and I just thought it was really freaking cool. So obviously my opinion has not changed, and this guy needs to freaking die. Look at him over there. Oh, that was a 2-hit shot in hardcore. Get freaking wrecked with my bow. I completely forgot about what's in front of me. Do you guys remember this? And also, how is it freaking raining and this fire's still on? Do you guys remember this pillager outpost? So if you guys did not watch my Minecraft hardcore series, basically it was a live stream series, and we're almost to my house, but this is on the way that I totally forgot about. So I actually, like, when I beat the game on this save file, it actually was attempt number 5 because I lost, first things first, to a pillager. So I kind of made it like my entire mission was going to be destroying the pillagers once and for all. And the iron golems are still over here defending them. That's freaking awesome. But anyway, at the very end of everything, I decided that my last thing that I needed to do was destroy, okay, they got it, never mind, was to destroy the pillager outpost. So I came over here and I burned it alive. And I'm glad to see, even though there's a few stragglers around, that their entire population is almost 0. And it's about to be another one gone. Freaking die. I hate you all. Do they just keep respawning after it's all gone and like said and dead? That's kind of interesting. I think we need to blow it up this episode, chat. Let me know if you all agree. Okay, so the weather just cleared up, which is nice, and I see my Cherry Grove biome over there, which we'll get into for a second, and I also see another village. Something about this save file that I'll just never forget is that there's like so many freaking villages at all times, but we are about to come up on my house now. Now, guys, I want you guys to know something. I am not the best builder in all of Minecraft, and we all freaking know that. However, this was the first time that I ever did a real survival series, and honestly, the first time I've ever done like a survival world just for fun. So, we're about to go check it out together, and here we are. Okay, so you guys see the village over there. We'll get to that in a little bit. That village was instrumental in helping me get to where I was pretty appropriately geared. I currently have, like, you know, protection 4, feather falling 4, protection 4, protection 3, protection 4, power 4, flame, punch, infinity. I am over freaking powered right now. So, okay. We actually lived in like a plains biome-esque, but it was actually a flower forest which neighbored a massive cherry grove biome. And I remember like we had to take like a long trip to find it. So like an hour on episode 1 to find a good enough space to make our base. All right, we are here, and here is my house. So let me tell you, this house, I'm so freaking proud of it. We have the giant wheat field out here. Now, I don't know how and about how 3 months in the summer this stuff still hasn't grown. That's pretty crazy. However, I have a lot to show you guys. So we're going to start off by looking at the dock. So I originally was going to make this a giant bridge, but we ended up beating the game in, I believe, episode 4 or 5. So there's not really a reason to do that. Now, this wheat field was great because I really just needed food. I was always out of freaking food. So I wanted to make a place where I'd pretty much get unlimited bread, and that served its purpose. I made a giant sugarcane farm over there, which was nice. And then over here in the flower forest biome, I have a little chicken farm. It's nothing crazy. I was going to end up doing like a giant thing where I made, you know, like an automatic fried chicken farm, but I never ended up doing that just because the series kind of died really quickly. Right here was actually a creeper explosion that happened off camera, I believe, when I was placing torches everywhere. So that was a funny thing that happened. Obviously, these trees are an invasive species to this area, so I had to add them, but I really like the effect that they gave on the sides here. Now, this pink sheep farm was super fun. What happened was I actually found a pink sheep. What the crap? That guy's trying to escape. I found a random pink sheep, which was like super rare. And I found it, I think it was like over there somewhere. And I also found one in the 4th attempt of Minecraft Hardcore. I kind of wanted to pay homage to it and go for like everything pink and make an entire sheep farm where it's just freaking massive. So that was really freaking fun. These flower petals, I just got from the ground. But anyway, now it is time for our house. So this house was super cool in my opinion. Ignore this part, it's kind of an eyesore. But anyway, this was everything. I forgot we have a cat. Oh my gosh. Fat trade. What does that mean? I remember all this very fondly. Here's all my stuff. If you guys want to take a picture of that, you guys can look at that. But anyway, down here actually, if we go over this way, is my automatic fishing farm. So it's kind of like behind the wool. So I guess I'll have to show you from the other way over here. But it was where I got like a bunch of enchant books and everything. Basically, it's that whole fishing farm where you just go down there and you just do it. This guy had Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. So it was pretty freaking OP. Obviously, enchanting is very, very helpful. I broke it after, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, over here, I remember this as well. I put everybody who was on stream and like chatting consistently on a little plaque every a couple every episode. So Candy Kid, Warfox, Smudger Fan, Valkyrie, Rogue Dragon Plays, Ali, and Tide. Big shout outs to you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. They will forever be in my hardcore world. So funny story. So this thing over here, I never showed you guys what it was. So this was originally an automatic fishing farm as well. And what ended up happening in between episodes was a pillager came and started attacking me, which was really bad because if I tried to be AFK overnight, a pillager would have killed me. If you guys don't know, every single Minecraft day, after I believe the 5th one, there's a 20% chance that a pillager will come as well as like 2 of his friends or something like that and try to absolutely freaking kill you. So that was a whole disaster. But anyway, moving on from that, I tried to like deforest pretty much all of this area because there were so many freaking trees, but it also ended up kind of making the area look bald. So I don't really know why I ended up doing that. And look at all these oxy daisies. So here's the aforementioned sugarcane, which was pretty freaking cool, I guess. Now the cool thing about this area is that there's a sunflower plains biome, as well as the cherry, as well as a crazy mountain, as well as the flower forest, as well as a normal forest, as well as the plains, as well as everything. So there were quite a lot of biomes in such a small area. I thought this place was perfect. Now this nether portal, this nether is pretty cool in my freaking opinion. So you go through the nether portal right here, and I can't remember exactly where it is. I want to say it's like back this way just slightly. Oh, that's right. Okay, it's over here. So if you go through here and you go right around, oh yeah, I remember this now. You go right in here, and I want to say, yeah, I have this like big old corridor right here. If you go right up here, you want to know what we spawned about like 100 blocks from? Well, I'm about to freaking show you. Oh my gosh, people are like moving stuff upstairs, and it's really annoying. Right here is the freaking Nether Fortress. So that's definitely a thing. Now, we weren't just lucky for the end portal. The end portal was about like 2,000 blocks away. Maybe it was something a little bit less than that, maybe like 1,600. It was still pretty freaking far in comparison to everything else, considering this is still like 3,000 blocks away from our original spawn point. That was the Nether. So this is the village that I got a lot of my stuff from, and that's pretty much it, guys. This was the hardcore world. It was my first time really ever having a survival world in the first place. So the fact that I got jumped into the hard crap with hardcore was definitely a choice that I made, but I'm glad that I did it. So if you guys enjoyed this world, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.